Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus Show. I am, of course, the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes, and he is.
I am a man who realized he would be a Sith at this very moment because I would not be able to use my powers for good at all. It would just be only to boost my ego and to protect my ego at all costs.
Protect my ego.
I mean, that's what it would really be about. Oh man, Marcus with a woman. Oh man, he took me back to her apartment. We had a good night. We making out. Oh god, we're about to have sex. Oh no! That was 30 seconds. Oh no, how embarrassing. That was the best sex of your life, baby. Wow. The best. Like, it would just be for that. It would be for nonsense. Oh my god, try this chicken. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, it's terrible. You really enjoy your chicken raw like that.
Raw.
I really like raw chicken. Just nonsense.
Right.
It would be bullshit.
I'm trying to do something on today's show. If you are in the chat already, there is a question. Today's question: what is the pettiest reason you don't like a wrestler? And then if you leave your comments in the chat, we will get to them at the end of the show. And I also wrote this on a forum, so I have some responses too.
Oh, okay. Manny did work. Oh, shit.
I did some work. I did some preparation.
You did some work. Oh, you know what, Manny, I'm going to say this. I'm proud of you. Okay? But hold on. Thanks, Marcus, for making you do all that work. Come on, damn it.
Thank you, my black overlord, telling me what to do.
One eternity later.
Yes.
I don't know if you've had any thought of the pettiest reason you don't like a wrestler.
I've been thinking about this since you proposed this sometime this week.
I've got some answers if you haven't got an answer yet.
Go ahead. I'll let you go first. I have an answer. I have some answers.
So we'll go with Jimmy first because he is a diamond member. He said, I'm petty about Wade Barrett. I can't stand Bad News Barrett because he dumped Alicia Fox.
Yeah, Total Divas right
there. And then we'll go to the mid-card mess. We have an answer from Bill who says, Bret Hart because my sisters thought he was cute. Raphael said Lyra for being bland and boring, which I think is harsh.
That's not even petty. That's just hate. That's just pure hate.
Gabriel said The Miz, Buddy Murphy, and Ludwig Kaiser for having the hottest chicks.
Oh, his chase for blonde white women.
I have Ryan that said not the Boo Boo Baron, saying Alicia Fox because she got an outie belly button and she will never be forgiven for such. She can't control that. That's genetics.
Petty is petty, okay? That might be the pettiest one. I never heard of her for her outie.
I was like 11 or 12 and didn't know about the contract dispute between China and Vince, and always hated Ivory for the injury at Royal Rumble 01. And also, as said, 11 or 12 years old, right to censor for their gimmick. I always wanted to see the stuff they were censoring. So I left a spot in here just specifically for Daniel, who hates Brock Lesnar. I just left that there. But then he said, as of now, Seth Ho-ass Rollins, because he moves like a hoe. Like how the basis of your hate for one man is because he ghosted you, even though he ghosted everyone else. Like, bro, you ain't special.
He didn't love me.
Dean said Grayson Waller stole SpongeBob's font, but is a giant Squidward. And that is all we have on that.
So you want me to go, or do you want to go?
You go. I've got one as well afterwards.
I have a few. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go.
All right. Number one, I hated BJ Whitmore just because I didn't like the way he looked. I just didn't like the way his face looked. Like he can have the best match in the world if he wanted, but I just hate the way he looked. I hate your stupid face. I just hate it. Oh God, I should have wrote this shit down. I hated Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Just look at him. And the moment I started to hate Beefcake, it was as a kid, is when he wore the outfit when his ass cheeks were out. And I was like, oh man, that's too much. That's too much, man. You got too far. I fucking hate you for life. Oh. I hated Mortis because I thought he was the biggest Undertaker knockoff of all time, even though they're nothing alike. I just fucking always the kids like, fucking Mortis, this is WCW's knockoff right here. You fucking suck, Mortis. But who's better than Kagan? I didn't like DDP because I didn't understand him. I didn't understand what the gimmick was. I couldn't tell. Was he rich? Was he a pimp? What was his thing? What was his deal,
ribs, bro?
Yeah, and then he started taping his ribs. And teaming with Carmelo, and I hated DDP for no reason. And you know what? It was no real reason I can't think of. But Manny, continue. You can go with yours because I have a long list of people.
So I have two. I've always hated Tommy Dreamer. One,
okay.
The non-petty reason is he just can't wrestle. He just can't. And then the other reason is he's always looked like someone drew a face on a candle and it's been melted. Like, look, if I drew a face on this, you'd think Tommy Dreamer.
That's so mean.
Draw a goatee on it. That's what he looks like. He just looks
like a s'more melting.
You attach a kendo stick to that, yeah, Tommy Dreamer. And I never liked the British Bulldog.
That's disgusting. That's your man. That's your country.
Do you know what? I liked him when he beat Bret Hart at Wembley.
Mm-hmm.
Then years later, one night only, against Shawn Michaels for the European title, which was the main event. An event that I had to pay for. The first WWE event. Because normally every other show you didn't have to pay. For some reason, when it was a UK show, you had to pay for it on pay-per-view. Ridiculous. I had to pay for this, Marcus. I had to pay for the watch Bulldog lose and it being a figure four leg lock for about 2 hours. I hate him ever since.
So, are you done?
Those are my two that I can think of.
All right, back to my list. I hated the Patriot because every match seems like it was every match seems like it was something on a pole match. And I will tell you this right now: if I had to watch a match between the Patriot and Mr. America, who is Hulk Hogan, I am cheering Mr. America, who I think did that gimmick better than the Patriot. The Patriot was always shoehorned in this shit. I hated him so much. I groaned every time he came out. I just thought it was gross. Bashing Booger made me sick. So I hated him.
Marcus, he was a job, but you can't hate him that much.
Yeah, I did. I hated the Bashing Booger that much. He made me sick. Oh. Tori Wilson annoyed me because she shouldn't have won all those damn bikini contests, and I know it. We all know it. The whole thing is rigged. There were so many people robbed so many years, and I hated Tori for it. And then she would win matches. I hated Tori. I hated Tori. I hated Tori. Shall I continue or should we end it there?
Keep going. We got time.
All right. The Nasty Boys. For obvious reasons. Yeah. Giant Gonzalez for the bodysuit.
Draws for puking on TV. I thought it was disgusting.
He's forgiven for the Hawk story.
Oh my God, isn't he? He's gotta puke.
He's gotta puke. I always had a problem with Skinner because he was spitting his tobacco into the thing. That was disgusting to me. These old 90s gimmicks. People are like, who?
Who was the guy? I think it was the Brooklyn Brawler that dressed up as a guy, like a baseball character. and he would just say he was on strike all the time. I thought
That was stupid. It was stupid. But it wasn't the Brooklyn Baller. It was somebody else. Nels was cool. He ain't got no beef with Nels.
Well, we did Roy's Retro with Nails for several years.
I hated Dan Severan's stupid mustache and that he looked like a box. I hated Tank Abbott because you know what? I hated all the guys that came in from the UFC or MMA of some kind. I hated all of them except for Kid Shamrock. Except for Kid. Kid was the only one I thought that was good. I like all of them, including Bob Sapp in Japan.
Did you see the video I sent you the other day? Bob Sapp versus some giant fat man, Japanese man that just took the piss out of Bob Sapp, and then just Bob Sapp was like, "I'm gonna fuck you up," and then this man, fat little Asian man, just beat him. In different different universes, me versus you.
Manny, I hate it. I don't even know this guy's name, but I hate him. It's the sumo guy that wrestled Big Show.
Akibono.
Was it Akibono? Fuck him.
Yeah, Akibono. The
one classic line that happened that was a fond memory of watching that match, him versus Big Show, with my grandfather. Where my grandfather immediately yells in a moment when Big Show goes for a power slam. And you can kind of see something, and my grandfather goes, "I hope that's not his dick." Floors being Ryan. If you say it to Ryan randomly to this day, he would get it because that made us laugh so much. Because that may have been the first time I've heard my grandfather say dick. I hope that's not his dick. Like the way he said it was like, fuck, man, this is what I'm watching. You know what? I'm going to conclude there. I'm done.
There was a guy that teamed with Undertaker at WrestleMania, Nathan something.
Nathan Jones.
I didn't like him.
Movie star Nathan Jones.
Trash.
I didn't like Nathan Jones, the wrestler, but I respect his movie career and stunt work.
And the oddities, I didn't like them at all.
I hate the oddities completely.
Except Luna Vachon.
I was about to jump in. I could not hate Luna Vachon, but I was fucking terrified of Luna Vachon.
Growing up, I was terrified of her and Bam Bam.
Bam Bam I thought was just cool. Like, Bam Bam is a heel. I think that might... I don't know if it's true, but I'm going to just say it is. Bam Bam might be the first heel that I actually liked. Because I thought he was cool.
And I can't
no one had the flaming tattoos and shit like that. I was just like, this guy's just cool. He's cool, but he looks like a bad son of a bitch.
Oh, I can't use... How did I forget the most obvious one? I hate Mercedes Moné. For the way she speaks. I hate the way she speaks. The accent just like, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. Whenever that woman speaks, I'm like, no, stop.
Yeah.
And I would add Athena to this list, but I don't watch ROH, so I don't ever see her.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.